Hello everyone. Today I'm going to do my absolute best to finish Endwalker. But I'm not going to dilly-dally. Let's go ahead and get started. Well, actually, hold on. I still need to decide. I don't have a ton of time, but I really want to get these Aether Currents done now. Because now we just did this portion of the story. So it makes a lot more sense to do them now. And then, so that we actually have the context of what we were doing. So let me actually double check. These are Aether Current quests, right? Let's see. Ending is one, and most stimulating discussion. Yes, both of them are Aether Current quests. So I'm going to go ahead and do those real quick. These have been really quick for the most part. So hopefully they won't take too long. I still like the voices I gave these people more than the actual voices that they gave them. Then again, their voices are a lot more serious. Let's talk to the Thinking Ia. Ending as one. The Thinking Ia is quite visibly ruminating. How fortunate that you are here, corporeal being, for we are in need of your assistance. I am sure you saw some of my kind drifting about the untamed wilds just over there. As I understand, they are binding their spirits together as one in hopes of diluting their consciousness and thereby erasing their sorrows. Unfortunately, the resulting amalgam doubtless longs for more minds to incorporate, and if other Ia approach it, we may be drawn into the growing mass of giant against our will. Your corporeal form seems to outweigh your mental capacity. Excuse me? So you should be safe, however. Please destroy the collective consciousness before it kills us all. Isn't that what you want, though? Your ready acceptance gladdens me. I believe that if you lay waste to two wandering souls, the amalgam will appear. Do be aware that while your mind is safe, it may present other dangers should it realize what you are attempting. Well, that sounds like fun. Let's go kill the giant mass of Ia. Let's see, right over here. Oh, okay. I'm gonna be doing this as Dark Knight since I maxed my Dragoon and Warrior. I honestly do enjoy Warrior a lot more, but using the Blackest Night is really satisfying. Especially when you hear the shield break. And you know you did it right. Okay, now it says it should appear. Yep, there it is. One thing I really need to make sure on with Dark Knight is I need to make sure to keep my damage buff up from using Flood or Edge of Shadow. Because that's one thing I end up accidentally dropping the damage buff, and then I end up losing like all of my damage because of it. Because I'm using most of my MP on Blackest Night. Or at least I'm prioritizing using my MP on Blackest Night. Alright, that was really quick. Let's go ahead and head back and tell him that thing's been slain. I see you made quick work of the amalgam. Of course, it is well within each Ia's right to choose what they wish to end their own existence, but to force others to join them, however accidentally, is another matter. This whole ordeal has led me to contemplate how I should meet my own demise. But forgive me, I forgot such matters are not left to choice for your kind. Truthfully, I envy you, to go forth each day full of vigor, not knowing when your lives will unexpectedly snuffed out. It must feel incredible. My apologies, if I have made you uncomfortable, I am unused to speak with mortals. Be assured that I appreciate your help, and you have given me much to think about regarding death, or perhaps life. Sure. Okay, let's grab the one. Let's do Deepwood. Doesn't really matter, I'm just gonna hoard it in my Chocobo saddlebag anyway. Alright, that's one of the Aether Current quests. Let's take a look at the other one. Okay, no nuke. What have you got for us? A most stimulating discussion. No nook appears to be staring right through you. Pardon me, traveler. I lack the sense of time as perceived by those of finite lifespan. But might you be able to spare a moment to speak with some of my fellow Ia? It is rare to find one so unmarred by the scars of deepest wisdom. Your appearance and perception as an outsider differ so much from our own that I wonder if a degree of interaction might prove stimulating for both parties. Okay, I can go talk to people? Much obliged. I shall mark their location on your map. They tend to spend considerable time frequenting their usual haunts. Haunts, because they look like ghosts. Okay, let's start with the farthest one and work back in. It's gonna be nice to get Flight and Ultimathul and finally have Endwalker done. One, because I'll be able to actually gather some of the Ultimathul resources, like Chondrite ore. And I'll also be able to pretty much finish my gathering log. And I'll just finally be done with Endwalker, because I've been working on this for quite a while now. Meditating Ia. What have you got to say? See if this is quite stimulating as that other Ia suggested. What a curious being you are. Have my peers discovered how to regain their corporal forms while I remain lost in thought? No, of course not. Sir, I'm busy. Now then, let's continue. No, of course not. Come to think of it, I wonder if we ever possess the peculiar form that you now do. Oh dear, I fear this always happens when I delve too deep into such ruminations. The very moment I accept to regain clarity, it triggers this most unpleasant reaction. If my fellow Ia have not found a way for us to reacquire corporality, perhaps it falls to me to meditate further upon the matter. In any event, pray leave me to my cogitations. Well, he seems to be busy. That wasn't exactly the stimulating discussion we were looking for, though. Let's see if this other guy does. What's he gonna be called? What's he gonna be doing? Oh, there he is. He's up there. Laid back Ia. Aren't they all laid back? How curious. An unfamiliar corporal life form calls out to me as I wait in vain for the inevitable coming of the end. This is indeed the chance of a lifetime, mayhap of many lifetimes, and so I pose you this question. Tell me, traveler, what is the true nature of life and the universe? Getting XP? An eternal adventure. A deep forest where predators lurk. 42. Nah, that's boring. It would seem you still have much to learn, and yet I almost envy your blissful ignorance. It reminds me of feelings that I and my kind have long since forgotten. He's too laid back. They're all too laid back for their own good, quite literally. All right, one more person to talk to. Then we can get started on actual MSQ. Okay, inquisitive Ia. What have you got to say? Oh, you must be the traveler from beyond, who has been causing quite the stir around our abode. What a stroke of luck! In fact, I had been hoping I might have the opportunity to exchange thoughts with you and your companions. For you see, I have for too long whiled away my days in listless banality. Banality? Yes. Drifting wayward as my mental faculties dulled and slowed, I so longed to strike up a stimulating conversation with a traveler, yet for so long none would pay me a visit. That said, I never imagined you would have such a strange physical form. Pray tell, how do you keep your balance? What keeps your innards from spilling out through one of your orifices in your body? How lovely. Oh, but pardon me. Truly, I mean no offense. Clearly, life in your world found its shape to be suitable, perhaps even necessary, for your own survival. Perhaps your own original form was equally horrifying. This is my original form. Well, that was stimulating. Let's head on back and wrap this quest up. So, for Aether Currents, we've already gotten some of the overworld ones. Yeah, we got 4 of the overworld ones, and we're about to finish the second quest one, which means there's 2 more blue quests, and then one main story quest, like usual. And I'll make sure to keep on using my Aether Compass, make sure we actually get everything we need. Which means there's gonna be one like up here in the hidden area. But we'll get there when we get there. Did you encounter my acquaintances? I forgot which voice I did for this guy. I can only hope that you have derived the same sense of stimulation from conversing with you as I myself did. For if so, we may yet discover a means to attain the moratorium known as death. Until that time, should you ever be in the mood for a discussion on the profound and inevitable meaningless of the universe, we will be here waiting. Yes, always waiting. What a stimulating conversation. Anyway, let's head back over to Graha, Alizé, and Alpha Node. And we'll do a short recap on what happened last time, and then we'll continue on. I don't remember if I talked to them last time, but last time we got to Ultima Thule, Thancred got taken, Denistinian got taken, and now Y'shtola and Urianger got taken. This isn't looking very good. Anyway, gotta keep on forging on, right? Let's go ahead and talk to Alpha Node Alizé and then Graha. Never have I felt such emptiness. It's as if part of me is gone. I'm fine, Brilliant. Like I said, our quest doesn't end here. Victory. Yeah, I'm not gonna try and pronounce that. Victory lost. Graha regards his comrades in solemn silence. That's probably the quest is level 90, but I'm only level 89. I don't know why it's letting me pick it up. Are you all ready to continue on? Then let us make for where that light shone. Y'shtola and Urianger have opened the way for us. Oh, we just gotta forge ahead. No matter the loss, everyone's depending on us. Gotta keep going. Let's see, it's in northeast, which makes me think the Aether Current's up here. Let's go ahead and check it. 173 northeast. I don't have the map up. Oh, there it is. So I'm just going off the compass, which is more than good enough. Okay. I think that's the only one. Okay, south, yeah. Let's do the MSQ next. MSQ quest. That's a bit redundant, don't you think? MSQ quest? Main story quest? It's like I'm just kidding. Just JKing, guys. Ooh, that's a cool visual. We're gonna go over to these ruins here? Well, I guess they're not exactly ruins. Considering the people are, well, no, they're not really alive anymore, are they? Because this is supposed to be depictions of their past, right? Something like that. Some manner of IA device. If your friends awakened it, then it should be safe to use. I don't know about that, Alizé, but let's just go with it, I guess. Judging by the direction, this should be the place. Yes, I can feel it. The aether emanating from the arcane pattern. This is a portal, and no mistake. Let's see where it leads. I guess I'll volunteer to go first. Travel through the portal? Well, I gotta go. Gotta do it. Oh, this is a different area. Hit the current? 79 south, like probably 99, 97, right? Yeah, 97. Let's just go ahead and do this first. Ah, yes, fun times. I'll eventually actually look up the Dark Knight opener and Warrior opener, but I just don't really care. It doesn't really matter that much at this point. I think I turned off auto advance, but let me check. Yes. You know, one of these days you guys should go first through those dangerous things. Amazing! Yet another civilization. Attacked as soon as you arrived? Not the most welcoming of places, is it? I mean, none of this place has been welcoming. We must try to find the denizens who are amiable to conversation. We should also get the lay of the land, see how far we can go. I'll help Alphinoid with that. In the meantime, you and Graha can search for friendlier folk. Okay. Sounds good to me. Apart from the hostile beings, take care with your footing. I mislike the look of this terrain. Not knowing what the locals are like, you'd best take care yourselves. We'll find you once we've finished exploring. So I know that there's a beast tribe here. I think they're called the Omicron or something like that. And I'm thinking that this is going to be them, because that's the kind of impression I would get from that name, these robotic creature things. But let's talk to Graha first. I expect the twins will seek the outermost bounds of the Isle, so I propose we search the central area. There are machines patrolling here and there, sentinels in all likelihood. Like those you encountered, they will most certainly attack any who venture too close. So let us avoid them, and look for others that appear more approachable. Okay, but first I'm gonna get that Aether Current. Never mind, I guess we're not going that far. You see naught but patrolling machines in the area. They do not seem inclined to non-violent intercourse. Yeah, well, this purple one... Oh, there's the Aether Current. This purple one gives me the impression that we're going to encounter some violent intercourse. Ah, hello there. I come to you today to ask you about our Lord and Savior Heidelin. She's a very lovely lady. It's too bad I had to kill her. Okay, let's see. Apparently that's a wall. He's a beta. Okay, let's see. Can I sneak through here? Nope. Looks like their proximity, not, whatever the word is. I've done enough Eureka to know how to sneak past monsters. Now I just need to do Palace of the Dead. Because I actually need to get to level... What floor? What floor do you need to get to unlock Heaven on High? It's something like level 20. Because I've only gotten to like level 3. Because I just went in there just to get a... Just to like get a floor. Okay. Looks like we gotta head over to the Aetherite. And did they find some friendly? Looks like he did. Where's Graha to make friends? But first let's get the Aetherite. Hello, Graha. Did you make her new friend? Zzz. Additional entity detected. Look, Brilliant. The machines here do not appear hostile. Let's see if we can communicate with them. Begging your pardon, but we are searching for denizens of the star. Bzzzt. Unknown life forms detected. Assigning generic label, interplanetary travelers. Greetings and welcome to the planet Blip Bloop. The planet... What? Could you please repeat that? It appears your hearing organ is unable to process the name in our tongue. It may be translated to yours as Alphatron. Our people, meanwhile, are called the Omicrons, and you stand within one of our outposts. The Omicrons, you say? And what is it that you do here? We are preparing for war. As we presently do not have a designated target, you have nothing to fear. Should your star become designated, however, you will be taken into custody and or terminated. Not a little frightening, these Omicrons, but at least they seem to be forthright. I will see what else I can learn from this fellow, if you could try speaking with the others. Okay, sounds like a plan to me. Hello, 55. Bleep bloop. Anonymous weapons deployment complete. Vanguard armament upgrade complete. Munition levels satisfactory. Combat readiness assessment nominal. Waiting instructions from Sir. Maintaining state of combat readiness. Who is Sir? Bzzzt. Measuring combat capabilities. Result. Negligible. Subject falls outside targeting parameters. Greetings, traveler. We are the Omicrons, and our objective is self-enhancement. In order to achieve this, we venture forth in conquest to acquire combat data and resources. So it's the Borg. Most recently, we succeeded in subjugating the home world of beings with whose strength was said to be without parallel, the dragons. Oh. Okay. Yet, though the endeavor yielded a wealth of combat data, the star was rendered barren and unable to yield resources. A subsequent costing determined that the losses incurred exceeded the gains. Well, that's not good. Bzzzt. Greetings, traveler. When venturing outside the outpost, beware malfunctioning units. They do not heed Sir's commands and indiscriminately attack all non-Omicrons. Yes, I have experienced that. For the avoidance of confusion, be advised that Sir is the alias of Stigma 1. Sir issues instructions to our forces in the foremost of the 6 strategic matrices that bear the designation Stigma. Interesting. Crud, I can't continue. Well, I guess, it's only a matter of time, right? I have to play the quest because, yeah, I'm not level 90. Okay, let me just switch over to Warrior. Yeah, I'll do it as Dragon. Well, I got a little bit of XP on Dark Knight. You learned a few things. So did I. Ere we share our findings, however, I believe it best to step outside the outpost. Come with me. Okay. Oh, Graha, I'll go anywhere with you. Ah, there you are. We finished surveying the area. This will come as no surprise, but there is no way forward. There were portals like the one we used to get here, but those that worked only sent us to isolated isles. Then, as before, we must locate the embodiment of emotion that bars the way. What of yourselves? Did you find anyone to speak with? Yeah, there's a bunch of weird robot people over there. So, the Omicrons seek to advance themselves through conquest. Following Following their victory over the dragons, they stand ready for the next campaign, but their leader has yet to issue new commands, and so they wait. Yep, pretty much. In such a place, who could it be that fits Urianger's descriptions? A soul whose yearning for oblivion surpasses all others. Why don't we go talk to Sir? Urianger said this. During our investigation, before we journeyed to the Elegia. So that's the way of it. Why couldn't he just say it to all of us? Given that we know of this place, it's certainly a curious state of affairs. While the dragons in the Ea longed for death, the Omicrons long for conflict. As much as that may lead to destruction, it must be considered a distinct desire. In order to find the source of the dominant emotion, I believe we should seek out their leader, this Sir. According to M032, the first Omicron with whom we spoke, there was a console by which we might communicate with it. Oh, I bet the console is broken or something. M-032 also added that it would be a pointless exercise, but that in itself, I believe, is worth investigating. What say you? I bet it's broken and they have no, mind to think for themselves. And so they will just languish and just do nothing for the rest of their days. Oh, there we go. There's the other two quests. Yeah, let's go ahead and do those real quick. Inquisitant Omicron. Learn to love. The Inquisitant Omicron is eager to understand a certain phenomenon. Assistance required. This unit has observed a curious phenomenon in which certain members of enemy factions have exhibited a marked increase in their combat capabilities. Analysis suggests that said members share unique intraspecific bonds with others in their faction. These individuals were conferred titles such as consort and family. This unit detected no difference in physiology that would provide notable advantages in combat, yet their presence of interspecific bonds alone led them an increase in performance. Records indicate that one member of a bond group exhibits this exponential improvement when others are eliminated. Potential benefits of such augmentation are projected to be immense. Thus, this unit's query: are you familiar with the aforementioned phenomenon? Yes, I am. I'm not going to try and do a whir sound. This is fortunate, as this unit is constructed a consort. I'll just continue. Has constructed a consort for research purposes. Again, I'll just continue. You asked to delineate the method by which this unit must form an interspecific bond with said consort. Again, I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to continue. Requesting standby at present coordinates, infiltrating consort retrieval, or initiating. Well, I guess I'll wait here for him once he brings his, consort. Activating introduction. This unit presents the aforementioned consort. At present, its capabilities are comparable to subordinate patrol units. How should we proceed? You could give it a pet name. You need to grow closer. He's not going to understand that. Scanning identification database. Records indicate the Omicron is designated as Test Unit 0043. This unit requests confirmation that said appellation or qualities as sufficiently pet. Hesitance detected. New proposal, my beloved. A review of this unit's memory shows that a member of the enemy faction referred to its bondmate as such. Okay, yeah, I mean, that kind of is, you're heading the right direction, but you're also completely missing the point. Appellation change confirmed. New designation, my beloved. Reconfiguring emotional status to grateful. This unit appreciates your assistance in facilitating the creation of a special bond with my beloved. Initiating phase 2 of experiment. I don't really want to know what phase 2 is. He's gonna have her go and get killed. Or it. This unit will evaluate whether the destruction of my beloved bears a positive impact on this unit's combat capabilities. Transmitting self-destruct command to my beloved. No, that won't work. Analyzing unit status. No changes in functionality detected. Possibility of transmission failure estimated at 78%. This unit asks that you confirm that my beloved has successfully executed the self-destruct command. Retrieval of remains also requested. I mean, I guess I can. Okay. Let's check for aether currents. Oh, there's one right there. Go ahead and grab this one. And we'll go retrieve his beloved's remains. Let's see if it actually worked. There's the other one. I'll grab that in a minute. My beloved, my beloved. I think it worked. Okay, well, I think it worked. I think the self-destruct worked. Okay, let's grab this aether current too. I think there's only like one more overworld one. Okay, there's 2 more overworld ones after this. That makes sense. There would be 2 more for the next area. Right? Is there another area? No. Just west. Wow, why are they all right here? Did they just like did they have like a quota for the number that they needed and just needed to shoehorn them all in the rest of this area? Let's grab this sightseeing point too. Because I actually got like all of the sightseeing points except for the ones in Ultima Thule. And I think I don't know if I did the Labyrinthos ones or not. Of course, this one's number 42. Okay, let's grab this aether current, then head back with his beloved's remains. Which sounds terrible. Hey, Delta, you don't want to attack me? Nope, apparently you do. It's been a bit since I played Dragoon. I usually play Warrior or Dark Knight off stream. Oh no, I've been playing Samurai and Black Mage. Because I've been doing, slowly working on all of the tribal quests that I haven't finished. Okay, Inquisitor Omicron, I have brought your beloved. Both parts of her. Requesting retrieval of my beloved. Potential for reconstruction and further experimentation remains high. I don't recommend it. You're got the wrong idea how this works. Self-destruct confirmed successful. Sadly, experiment confirmed unsuccessful. Analysis of this unit's parameters show no change in functionality. This unit will consider executing a family simulation. Let's just continue. After reconsulting enemy faction data, but based on results of consort simulation, termination of research may be advisable. Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea. Reconfiguring emotional state from disappointed to grateful. This unit thanks you once more for your cooperation. Your proposed methodology may be implemented in future experiments. What a lovely quest. Let's see if the other one is going to be just as lovely. First, let me get this gemstone trader marked off. Oh, this is where I can get dynamis crystals. Okay. I usually just buy them off the market board. Because they're so cheap. Okay, N4487. Combat evolved. This doesn't look like a Halo. Let me go ahead and pick this up. Can I pick this up as Dark Knight? Yes, I can. I want to get the XP for it, even though it's only 20k. Combat evolved. N-4487 is searching for a sparring subject. Initiating communication. This unit requests your participation in an Omicron combat simulation. Are you sure? 98.8% of past 12,359 sessions have produced the exact same result. Thus, an unknown quantity such as yourself is required. An Omicron aggressor is positioned outside the base. This unit has instructed said opponent to record all combat session data. You may initiate your assault when your preparations are complete. Won't its records be destroyed if I smash? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Are you looking for more of a pummeling or a pulverizing? Uncertainty detected. Reviewing previous transmission. Verbal analysis suggests this unit has omitted crucial information regarding the current mission. This unit begs your pardon. Once you have nearly destroyed the aggressor, you are required to activate this device, which will automatically transfer combat data to a convenient portable format. Initiating handover protocol. Sending coordinates. Per the transmission you have just received, the opponent is located on the planar frame extending from this base. Reconfiguring emotional state to grateful. This unit thanks you for your cooperation. Well, let's head on over there and initiate a combat simulation. Don't worry, guys, we'll get to you. Let's see, how about another Aether Current? East, sounds good to me. That's probably a little too far. Yeah, we're probably going to head over there during MSQ, so I'm just going to wait. Alright, let's use the device. There we go. Now let's head on back. I'm glad that these Aether Current quests don't actually take that long anymore, because they used to actually they used to have like multiple steps. Now, like I think all of the Shadowbringers and Endwalker Aether Current quests have just been one step. Now some of them do continue a quest line, but it doesn't actually, you don't have to do them. Reviewing received transmission. Analysis suggests the aggressor is no longer operational. Yes. Requesting return to previously provided recording device. Here is the level checker mini. Extraction of combat data complete. Analyzing. Quality of data greatly exceeds expected values in all previous records. Reconfiguring emotional state to impressed. The data suggests you engaged the aggressor at close quarters and gave it little time to respond. This unit will submit a request to the logistics matrix for the augmentation of emergency escape apparatus. Searching database for situationally appropriate axiom. Only through combat can we improve ourselves. The absence of new challenge results in stagnation. Records indicate this base is not encountered new threats in a considerable amount of time. This unit sees potential value in enduring attacks more frequently, though its Discord prevention module is buzzing in a most irritating fashion. Reconfiguring emotional state to grateful. This unit appreciates your cooperation with the collection of combat data. Analysis suggests it will provide invaluable for the further development of base Omicron. Well, that was easy. Now let's get back to the real story. Okay, and I can't continue... This quest is level 90, right? Yeah, so I can't actually... I won't be able to turn it in if I do it as Dark Knight, so I'll just do it as Dragoon. Speaking of which, I need to... Oh, right, I can't do glamour plates. Whatever, who cares? Talk to Alphino and Alize, and then talk to Graha. Considering the Omicron's single-minded character, the lack of new orders does seem unusual. I agree that we should seek out their leader. Pointless exercise. What does that mean, I wonder? I assume this is supposed to be not found. Something not found. Graha T is ready to set forth. So, the console we seek is the far side of this isle. Given the nature of the ground, the route may not be entirely direct as it seems. Let us all watch our step as we make our way. Alright, let's head on down there. Yeah, okay, there was a aether current down here, I think, that I went and got. I already forgot what I did, and it's only been 10 minutes. Oh, can't go that way. Let's see, is this the device? Yeah, I see them standing there. Alright, what is this device? The glow would suggest it's still operational, but how are we to interact with it? Well, you plug yourself in. Greetings, sir. Can you hear me? Say something if you can. Awaken. Activate. Password. I'll say no. Well, I tried. This appears to be the console. If only we had Sid here. But it seems unresponsive. Would you care to take a look at it? You try touching, smacking, and attuning with the console, but there is no response. No luck, I see. But there must be a way to activate it. There must.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
As am I. Operating such consoles is trying enough, but if we can't even activate it...
Perhaps there is a way. First, consider the world that has been recreated here. Its inhabitants were machines who gathered combat data to enhance themselves. And among the many wars they waged, the most notable was that against the dragons. As you've doubtless surmised, I believe this was the homeworld of Omega.
Oh.
Sid built a jamming device to defeat it, a device which generated massive bursts of lightning, its sole weakness.
That's all well and good, but what does that... Wait. You're not thinking to strike the console with lightning, are you?
Why not?
As a matter of fact, I am. Ask yourselves this. Why would an entity as puissant as Omega not be designed to suppress the effects of lightning?
Because it relies upon it, or something akin to it, as a source of energy.
My thoughts exactly. And there is a good chance the same is true of the Omicrons and their devices. So, shall I cast caution to the wind and try something reckless and dramatic?
Why change? Have at it. I'm not sure this is a good idea. Or you can make a custom-made Omega Jammer. No. Sid isn't here. Can't do anything like that.
Very well. Here I go.
Make sure you use Lightning 1, not Lightning 2 or 3. Don't want to burn it out. Wait, that worked? What?
It worked!
Opening connection to communications module 1. Connection established. Transmission. Strategic Matrix Signal 1 now online. As a primary strategic matrix, You may address me as Sir.
Okay, sir.
Checking for new communications. None found. All units, please maintain current state. End transmission. Closing connection.
Wait! We have questions for you. Of late, no mission orders have been issued. Why not? Has there been some manner of trouble?
Reply. The Extended Operations Unit is yet to determine guidelines for future assignments. All strategies are calculated, devised, and actioned in accordance with said guidelines. In the interim, all citizens are directed to maintain a state of combat readiness. End reply. Awaiting query.
Wonder if they're in like a logic
Can
loop
you
and they
tell us
can't make
why the
them.
Extended Operations Unit hasn't yet determined the guidelines?
Yeah, why not?
Unable to comply. Information unavailable or access restricted.
In that case, is it possible for us to communicate directly with the unit?
Access denied. Unable to establish connection.
Is there anything you can tell us? Have there been any abnormalities, like a threat to the star or widespread unrest?
Reply. Negative. All citizens continue to operate at maximum efficiency. If your operations are suboptimal, please proceed to a maintenance facility for evaluation. Otherwise, stand by at your designated post. End reply. End transmission. Closing connection.
Oh, that wasn't very helpful.
I could activate it again, but I doubt it would be productive. What do you think?
If all the Omicrons really were running as efficiently as it claimed, then I doubt they were hoping for life here to end. As this Sir told us, there just haven't been any new instructions, and everyone is standing by.
Should be standing by at any rate. If there are those that are neglecting their duties, perhaps we can glean a clue from them. I propose we take another look around, and also try to find the operations unit.
Okay. Let's go look for some slackers. I remember when we set Omega loose to deal with Shinryu. An elegant weapon, we once thought, and here we are now, visiting a recreation of its homeworld. I can only imagine how these beings will surprise us. Though I never encountered Omega myself, in conceiving the means to send the Crystal Tower to the First, we borrowed much from its mastery of the Rift. Indeed, so many times did I read the report of your battle, I believe I could recite it word for word. Omega's miniature likeness also survived to the future. If a little worse for wear, I must confess. I was delighted to see it again in the present. Omega and Alpha. Let us focus our search on the outpost. Alize and I will try speaking with the Omicrons this time, in hopes we might learn something new. Meanwhile, perhaps you and Graha could observe from a distance. These beings are systematic and routine by nature. If there are any that aren't, it shouldn't be too difficult to spot them. If there are no questions, then let us begin at once. As we came this way, I believe I spied a promising vantage point. Follow me. I bet it's where that, nope, not that, nope, different place. I was gonna say maybe it's up here where, the Aether Current is. Let's see, can I sneak by this guy? Nope. Jeez, I can't sneak by either of them. That's a view. Excuse me, sir. There we go. Okay, Graha. Oh, I should go talk to Alpha Node and Alizé first. And here we are. I see the twins are wasting no time with their inquiries. Let us begin observing the Omicrons. They're supposed to be standing by, but we should look for any that aren't. I'm gonna talk to Alpha Node first. We will be certain to ask about the Extending Operations Unit. The subject appears to be capable of thought, yet chooses to keep primitive armaments in its possession. Further observation is required. See, is Alizé over here? Yeah, there she is. Not only do they look the same, they say the same things as well. I mean, is that really a surprise? They're a bunch of robots. Okay, let's head back to Graha and observe. Search base Omicron for errant Omicrons. You may move your camera and as well as zoom in and out to target the Omicron and examine it with left click. Okay, are there any weirdos? One thing I find annoying with the Omicron is speaking with Alpha Node, though you can't hear the conversation. All otherwise appears to be normal. Oh, these two are over here. I can scan this one. This Omicron stands dutifully next to the device. There is not to suggest unusual behavior. Oh, there he goes. They're zooming. Oh, I saw it over there. No? There he is. He's stealthily moving. There he is. Come on. Come on. The Omicron wanders about ceaselessly, as if lacking a clear objective. He's zooming. An Omicron wandering aimlessly, you say? Ah, I see it. It's left the base. Let's follow it. Alright, let's go check it out. And yeah, this is the right direction. For the Aether Current. That's why I didn't bother going and trying to get it earlier. See, where's the current? Southeast. Oh, okay, never mind. Looks like there's a portal here. It's not here, but it definitely came this way. It must have used the portal. You go first this time, Graha. Time to go through and see what we find. Apparently I'm going first. Travel through the portal? Yes. Oh, right. Where are you, sir? Oh, no, wait. Sir was over there. Mr. Robots? Oh, hello. Hello, M-017. I saw on the map it's a Tree of Life. What the heck are they doing here? Bzzzt. What is your query? Ah, you found it. What are you doing here? I am looking at the tree. Quite an unusual specimen. What is the device attached to it? The tree is a sample collected from another star. As it cannot survive in our environment, however, it requires life support. That is the function of the device. To go to such lengths to sustain it, is there something special about this tree? Being foreign matter, protocol requires that we study it. As this task has been completed, the specimen may be discarded. However, when I behold the tree, I am made to feel as though there is a problem. In order to become strong, we have continued to enhance ourselves, like we did countless others. We conquered the star whence this tree came. It is the last remnant of a dead world, and there is nothing towards which it may aspire. Yet it grows, extends its branches, sprouts leaves, produces seeds. Why does it seek to continue? Why was it made to behave in such a way, and to what end? I do not understand. I see. Out of curiosity, does this pertain to your duty? No, it does not. My apologies. I shall return to my designated post and assume a state of combat readiness. So, it was acting outside of orders. Perhaps it is simply a malfunctioning Omicron. These are by no means uncommon. But it may also be a unit possessed of the ability to make decisions, one not unlike Sir. I believe this bears further investigation. To endeavor to live even if we must depend on forces beyond our control. Tell me, Brilliant, one day when this adventure becomes part of your epic, do you think I will be mentioned in it? I mean, considering all the art, fan art, yeah, probably. Of course, why wouldn't you be? Maybe in a footnote. You're not here so you can be in a story. That's true. Forgive me. Let there be no doubt that fame and glory could not be further from my mind. And yet, I would be lying if I said that I did not relish the thought of my name being spoken in the same breath as yours. Well, we had best get back to our task. Tracking down Sir and understanding the nature of the emotion which bars our way. So, it seems like some of the Omicrons have emotions, and that some are questioning their everything. Alright, continue on, talk to Graha, see what we're doing next. Hello, world. Graha T is ready to take the next step. We should return to the outpost for now. The others will wish to hear about the errant Omicron. Yep, I'm sure they will. Oh, right, where's the portal? There it is. Whoops. Wrong way. Where's the Aether Current? South. I mean, I figured. Okay, now where exactly is it? Southeast. Oh, okay, it's at the end there. Let me go ahead and... No, I suspect we're gonna head back to the Sir. So I'm gonna go ahead and wait a second. Alright guys, so we found this thing that's got like sentience, like more than usual. I have given them the short of it, if you would care to provide the full account. It appears the two of you have made a promising discovery. Graha says you found a suspicious Omicron. That's good, because the units here were of no help. They all had the same thing to say about the extended operations unit, that there's no way to arrange a direct meeting. Still, it serves to prove that it's business as usual at the outpost. But enough about us. Tell me you learned something more useful. As a matter of fact, we did. An Omicron trying to make sense of the meaning of life. None of the others were even a fraction as philosophical. This unit may well be in a position of leadership, perhaps even one of those that comprise Sir. As we know, the Omicrons invade stars and enhance themselves using the spoils of the conquest. With the technology at their disposal, they should be able to alter their bodies, be it in part or in whole. Setting aside the question of motive, if Sir, for example, wished to have an ordinary Omicron's body, I see no reason why it would not be possible. The problem is how to go about ascertaining if that's what's happened. When I attempted to probe further, it promptly ended the conversation. If it is indeed Sir, I doubt it would be willingly reveal its true identity. Why don't you just walk up to it and ask for Sir? I have an idea. We use lightning on the console again, but we make it stronger, much stronger. What? At the moment, should the unit exhibit a reaction, that could suggest that it was connected to Sir. Okay, an inspired idea. I dare say it is worth a try. Aliza, you can't solve everything with force. I had a feeling you'd be on board. This time, you must allow me to do the honors. I will stand guard in case your indication draws sentries to the scene. Incantations, right. For my part, then, I will approach our subject and divert its attention. During which time, Brillian, I want you to observe it closely its anomalous behavior. I should mention that, shortly before you returned, an Omicron appeared from the same direction. Rather than entering the outpost, however, it headed off towards the console. At first I assumed it was a unit on patrol, but perhaps... That could only be our errant Omicron. We must seek it out and begin our operation at once. Alright, Alphanode and I will stand by at the console, and when it's time, I'll unleash a veritable storm. This will work, I'm sure of it. After all, our comrades are watching over us. Come, my friend, let us find this doubt-plagued Omicron. Okay. I mean, it's worth a shot. I don't have any better ideas. Yeah, I figured we'd have to just head back over by Sir. And I suspect the Aether Current's like all the way over here. Let's see, what direction does it say it is? East. Oh, okay. Let's just head straight then. Oh, that's where I said it would be. Okay. Is that gonna be the last overworld one? Yep. And then we'll just need the MSQ one. There we go. Just get the MSQ one, and then flying in Ultima Thule. But first, we gotta head back over to Sir. Nope, they're there. See, are they over by the console? No? I guess I can't talk to them then. Bzz. It is you again. What is your query? You're the one that was observing the tree, are you not? Full glad I am to find you again. I have a question for you, you see, about the device which sustains the tree. Provided it does not necessitate the disclosure of restricted information. Very well. Graha has begun distracting the Omicron. Soon Alizé will strike the console with lightning. Observe M-017 closely for anomalous behavior after Alizé has cast her spell. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out, target an area and confirm with left mouse button. Oh, yeah. That was pretty obvious. I thought it was going to be a little more subtle than that. An anomaly, you say? Performing diagnostic. Error confirmed. My connection to Central Command is suffering from intermittent failures. I must leave at once and present myself for maintenance at the nearest facility. You will excuse me. No, I don't think I will. What you need, my friend, isn't maintenance. It is to confront the truth. While we spoke, our comrades struck the console used to communicate with Sir. That is the cause of your anomaly. You are connected to Sir, aren't you? Affirmative. To what end you sought to assert this fact, I do not know, but before we speak further, we must move away from the other units. I do not wish for them to know my true identity. Okay. Very well. Our friends are at the console. Let's head there. So of course he has come to a nihilistic conclusion about how their conquering of worlds is completely pointless and what is the meaning of life. And now we gotta explain to him, like, we don't know, but just like the tree, we're gonna keep going. This unit struggles to understand why the tree continues to grow despite being destined to die. Let us shed light on its doubts, that we may shine the way forward. If aught is amiss with the other Omicrons, I dare to hope we found that which pervades our advance. A little jolt works wonders, doesn't it? All that's left is to have this Omicron divulge the truth to us. Okay. Come clean, bro. Yeah, I guess this is voiced.
As you have surmised, I am part of the shared intelligence of Stigma 1. It was, my charge to determine the optimal path to achieving our prime function. This body had been abandoned by its former owner and lay unused. I took it and abandoned my own, and with it, my duty.
Oh, okay.
May we ask why you did this? From what we gather, it seems to be a personal matter.
Our kind did not always look as we do now. Long ago, we possessed frail and feeble bodies. Beleaguered by stronger races, our ancestors took to augmenting their flesh in order to defend themselves. What began with limited parts eventually spread to the whole body, and at last, a means was discovered to convert the mind into data, rendering even the brain obsolete. Such complete mechanical beings were called the Omicrons, and by their might, we came to reign supreme over the star. But even then, we did not feel secure. For we knew that the universe was home to civilizations aside from our own. Civilizations that may be stronger still than us. Rather than risk becoming the subjugated, we chose to become the subjugator. We began our conquest of the stars, that we might acquire the resources and knowledge we needed to reign supreme. We were successful in that endeavor. So powerful did we become, we could lay low even the mighty dragons. But then something unexpected happened. I began experiencing an error. I could no longer determine an optimal path.
Interesting.
You were malfunctioning.
I performed numerous full system scans, each time finding no issues. Yet the error persisted. It was then that I speculated. What could happen if we grew so powerful as to have no equal? To become stronger was essential to our existence. Our every action has been in service to this objective. But if nothing lies beyond this, can it be truly said that it was essential? Have we been engaging only in wanton destruction?
Interesting. It's kind of what I was thinking.
You could find no threat to justify your purpose.
The Omicrons will never leave this star. They will stand by until their reserves of energy are spent. For I have no path to offer them. None.
It is not our place to pass judgment on the deeds of the Omicrons. But surely, this does not have to spell the end of your people. With your power and knowledge, the possibilities are endless. Why not seek out a new purpose?
That is impossible.
Why?
In the beginning, we had a higher purpose than our pursuit of power. But we lost sight of it when we so irrevocably altered our fundamental forms. When we cast aside our flesh, so too did we cast aside all that defined us. Nothing remains of who we once were. I have no aspirations. No longer can I dream. The vital spark is lost. Lost amidst circuitry and code and commands.
I believe I know how to overcome this despair.
Oh, really?
The words are ready in my mind, but ere I speak them, I want you to make me a promise.
Haven't we done this
Be it
before?
across time or space, our promises have always connected us. And so I ask that you indulge me once more. that this won't be the end.
Graha, I gave you my answer to this at the end of post Shadowbringers. I mean, I can't, not again.
Is that so? In that case, I won't hold back. First, I want to visit Ishgard with you. Properly.
That's right, he didn't really get to visit. He just kind of was
We
there.
scarcely had time to look around last time. I should like it very much if you could show me the sights. Next, you must regale me with your greatest adventures, in the places where you lived them, if possible. I may have read about all your deeds, but there is no substitute for a first-hand account.
Graha, you're such a fanboy.
And last but not least, a new adventure together, unlike any we've experienced before. We'll travel the lands, cross the seas, and take to the skies upon the eternal wind, and it will be marvelous. It will. If you would humor me a moment. When we awaken each morning, how can we prove that we're the same individual who retired the night before? Through the remembrance of past events, we might say. We have our memories, yet there are times when we forget or recall
What song is it playing?
incorrectly.
Sounds like Shadowbringers. Or I thought I heard, what's her name's voice.
What of our bodies, then? It is the same one, we might say. Yet, technically speaking, as living beings, our bodies are constantly changing. It will never be as it was at an earlier point in time. Our souls are no more immutable. On our star, people are known to inherit the souls of others, yet they are decidedly different beings. For my part, I've subjected my totality to much and more. I've made my body into an extension of a tower, blended my soul and memories with those of another self. And each time I would ask myself, what is it that makes me, me?
Were you able to determine an answer?
Nope, but he's gonna keep trying.
No. But that doesn't mean I'm confused. It simply means I'm the same as everyone else. So I posit this. Who we were need not prescribe what we now hold in our hearts. Whatever came before, what matters most is the present. For me, that is being here with my friends, full proud of how much we've grown together. So I urge you to not give up. Heed your heart's desire and hope that the future you long for shall be realized.
I cannot. We cannot. We cannot understand desire, nor comprehend hope. We do not know how to create such things.
We are not unlike, you and I. I too have struggled to find the courage to express and embrace my wants.
Graha.
If you like, I will tell you a tale. A tale of a world on the brink. Of a people who never gave up on the future. Of a man who realized his grandest dreams and then awakened to a grander reality.
Here we go. And for little blackbird. Of course, it's crystals. Crystals everywhere.
You idiot! Just once, stay with us to the end.
She makes a good point. Grah, please.